So this morning, I have asked the government of Alberta to open an independent provincial inquiry to investigate further. I will also be forwarding my concerns to Elections Alberta and the RCMP.
Edmonton City Councillor Mike Nickel held an emergency press conference outside of Edmonton City Hall today on Wednesday to talk about what his office summarized as possible foreign election interference in Albertan municipal elections. He's concerned about elections all across Alberta, but in particular, he's concerned about what Mayor Don Iveson is doing. Mayor Don Iveson hired Stratcom, which is a communications firm that helps leftists get elected, but it also has ties to the United States in terms of fundraising and data sharing. So Mike Nickel said in his press conference today that he is extremely worried that foreign actors might be funding what's going on here in Alberta. Check it out.
Specifically, I want to talk about two organizations which operate regularly in our elections: Stratcom and Lead Now. They are both involved in communications, strategy, and partisan political campaigning. Both groups have received foreign funding. As has been reported, both groups have received money from the New Venture Fund out of Washington, D.C. Both groups have a close relationship. It is my understanding that Stratcom was responsible for building 90% of Lead Now donors list within a year. This information is no longer available on Stratcom's website, but fortunately enough, there are records which have been provided to my office. Stratcom works directly with organizations like Greenpeace and the David Suzuki Foundation, but let me be absolutely clear. In a democracy, individuals can fundraise and advocate for the causes they believe in. That is not the issue here today. So this morning, I have asked the government of Alberta to open an independent provincial inquiry to investigate further. I will also be forwarding my concerns to Elections Alberta and the RCMP. As per on Stratcom's website, they are pleased, and I quote, to provide polling, consulting, voter contact, and get out the vote services to Mayor Don Iveson's campaign. Again, my office inquiry is regarding a clear separation between charitable and partisan resources as required. My question to the mayor is as such, and it's much the same. What data and lists were provided to Mayor Iveson's campaign from Stratcom for voter engagement? And how did Stratcom demonstrate clear separation of these resources for his campaign? It's a fair question. I would like to ask the mayor to answer these questions fully.
Now, the mainstream media wasn't too interested in this press conference. Sure, they showed up, but immediately they started asking questions about a limo service problem here in Edmonton. I'm not from Edmonton. I didn't really understand why they were asking that, but I thought that this was a serious issue. In fact, Mike Nickel actually is so concerned, he sent a letter to Premier Kenney and the Minister of Municipal Affairs demanding that they open an inquiry into foreign interference in municipal elections here in Alberta. In Edmonton, for Rebel News, I'm Keean Bexte. Hey there, thanks so much for tuning into our content here at Rebel News. Be sure to like and subscribe, and if you've done that already, ring the notification bell. If you do that, you'll stay up to date with all of the news as it happens, and YouTube won't be able to redirect your traffic to lamestream media sites.